Hey y'all, it's me Marty. Welcome to another video and welcome to another Route 66 attraction video. I haven't done one of these in a long time and I thought I would do one today. I've never stopped here, but I just thought I would show you guys the Fort Courage ruins basically. But so, okay, a little bit of history here. And actually, I'll put a link in my description of this video if you want to check it out. More history, more accurate history probably, but a little bit here. So I am in Houck, Arizona, or Houck or Houck. I'm not really sure how to say it, but basically I'm between, I guess to give you an idea, I'm in eastern Arizona on I-40. About halfway between Holbrook, Arizona and Gallup, New Mexico, kind of in there along the lines. And so this is an old fort, an old attraction here, and it actually has quite a bit of history. It's kind of neat. So basically John or Jack? No, that was John. I'll put it right here if I'm saying it wrong. I think it was John D. Houck. He was a express rider, basically a mail carrier back in the 1800s. He was a sheepman too, and probably an entrepreneur, and maybe a sheriff, and maybe an outlaw. I don't know. I think he wore a lot of hats. Anyway, he came through here when it was the old wagon road. So it was the wagon road, and then eventually it was the old U.S. Trails Highway, and then eventually it was Route 66, and then eventually I-40 was put in right across the street there. But he came through here, and he built a trading post here, and it was the Houck trading post. And then it eventually, changed hands different times, and then it was the White Mounds, I think, trading post. And then eventually it was the Fort Courage trading post, inspired by the old TV show F Troop. And then I think in 2020 there was a fire that destroyed most of it. So a lot of it is I would try to use big words and it doesn't work. Dilapidated. It's kind of run down, ruins. There's been fires, lots of graffiti, all kinds of stuff. Lots of cool history here though. And it's one of those places I've seen and I've always wanted to stop at. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you. But real quick, basically Route 66 goes from California to Illinois. And there's all kinds of places, neat places to see on Route 66. A lot of the towns and attractions, they made it, they thrived, and then are still open. Places like Winslow and Santa Rosa and Tucumcari, places like that are still really good. Other places, the towns died out and the attractions died too. And this little town of Houck, Arizona, there's not much here. I think there's maybe 800 people here or so. I'm not sure. I don't really see a town, but I think there is a town here. But this is a trading post, and it's pretty much dead. But it is for sale, so keep that in mind if you want to buy it and renew it all. But anywho, yeah, it's kind of neat to see these old places. By the way, I have a playlist if you want to check it out of Route 66 attractions videos I've made at different places, so check that out too. And yeah, I'm gonna turn the camera around, just go explore a little bit here. So you can see I pulled my truck right in here. I wasn't sure. I'm always kind of leery pulling in places, but it's exit 348 on I-40, and I pulled in here. And some big potholes, I'm gotta be careful, but pulled in here and I am parked here, and I'm just gonna check it out here a little bit, and then I'll get back on the road rolling east on I-40. So yeah, Fort Courage, there's the sign. So basically I believe it was turned into Fort Courage in the 1960s, 50s or 60s, along in there. Boy, look at the artwork on the sign. That's pretty cool. Very cool. So Fort Courage is what it was last, and it's, yeah, it's kind of died out. But look there's an Armco gas station here, and again, it's all run down and lots of graffiti. I'm not going to go inside. I'm always a little leery to go inside these places, but just wanted to show you a little bit here. Again, I've never been here before, so I'm experiencing this right now. firsthand with you. Pumps are pretty much gone. What I like to do is sometimes go up and put the camera in the window. I don't want to go in there, but just to show you. I mean, who knows? Could be people living in here. Oh. It's, you know, really sad to see how places run down like this. And all the graffiti and all the different things. But it's all so interesting. And you just think of all the history of these places. So again, there's a toilet there. Whoa, almost fell. Oh my goodness. Yeah, all kinds of, you know, again, this has changed hands a bunch of times and been different things through the, oh my goodness. Good night. Yeah, be careful here. Well, look at this. They actually had a Taco Bell here, so it hasn't been that long. So this little building here is actually round. It's like a round building. It looks like a coffee shop, pancake house. Wow. So this was, I mean, fairly recent. You know, I mean, yeah, let's go back to the wide angle here. See more. But the Taco Bell, wow. Boy, I'd like to see inside this one, but I don't see any windows. Wow, crazy. I don't know. I want to go back in there. Got to watch out for critters too. I am in the Arizona desert. But yeah, this is a coffee shop, pancake house, and even a Taco Bell. Wow, crazy. Yeah, it's all closed up and boarded up. Oh, poop alert. Good night. That's a big pile of poop. Good night. And then we got some tanks over there. I'm guessing they're the gas tanks for the gas station over there. Boy, it'd be fun to go for a hike back in here too. Wow, but look at that. So that's the pancake house. Very unique building. Wow. Huh. Gosh, I'd like to see in there, but I don't see any windows or doors open. Should have my selfie stick. I could, and I wonder, could maybe get in over there, but oh, it's boarded up there too. Okay, so then there's another building over here. This was quite the place. Again, I mean, it was Houck's trading post, and then it was the White Mounds trading post, and then eventually Fort Courage. Okay, here we got the backside of the pancake house. Wow. Then there's another building over there. I don't know what that was. There's actually a trailer over there, and I seen a vehicle leave here a little bit ago, so somebody might live back in there. But here we got another building. Go over here quick. Oh, wow. Good night. Ew. Wow. Anywho, I don't want to get... And you know, there might be homeless, there might be people living in places like this too, sadly. But yeah, look at, they got fencing. Okay, so this Indian jewelry. Huh. So see this, I mean, it's not, again, this has been here since the 1800s, but the more recent Fort Courage was, I think, 50s or 60s. Well, that's still real old. But I mean, you know, they had gift shops here. Oh wow, U.S. Post Office. Look at that. Huh. Very cool. Oh my goodness, look at this. Crazy. I mean, years of, you know, Things just falling apart. I'm gonna make sure my truck's there. I want somebody to take out with my truck. Okay, kind of the last part over here. Pretty cool looking tower here, and I think there used to be 2 towers if I read the history right. I should have my backpack on, I know. I always put it on, even for a short hike or a walk or exploring. I mean, my truck's right there, but just in case something happened. Yeah, there's a trailer back there. I'm wondering if somebody lives there. So we got another building there. And we got a Fort Courage, another, I don't know if that's a water tank or gas tank or something. Another building here. Huh. Look at this tower. That is pretty cool. Very cool. I ain't going in there, but let's go over here and get a better view of it with the sun. Look at that. That's amazing. That's big. That's huge. Huh. So I think there was 2 of those. So again, in 2020 there was a fire. Buildings back there too. But this one's still standing. You know, it's too bad they didn't somebody didn't take care of this, you know. And that's the thing, a lot of the Route 66, you know, places, the towns and attractions, and some of them made it and then were taken care of, and some of them weren't. Look at this. Wow, this is like an old timber cabin thing. Wow, look at this. Look at the roof. Look how they built this. So this is kind of like a reproduction thing, I think, to show. And I don't know what that is. Octagon, hexagon or something, but made out of timbers and trees. Very cool. Very cool. You know, there's a lot here. And it is for sale. Sadly, I don't know. It seems like most of it's pretty well damaged. It could have been taken care of, but it wasn't. But I guess if somebody bought it, you could salvage some of the signage and the buildings and, you know, turn it into a new Route 66 attraction. And see, this one, it's surprising that this one didn't make it, because some of the towns and attractions are a ways off of I-40. This one's right there. I mean, that's I-40 right there. And the exit is right there, exit 348. So this could have been salvaged. You know, they could have taken care of this place. But, you know, lots of changes and reasons for, you know, things not making it. But anywho, quick little video here to just show you the Fort Courage in Houck, Arizona on Route 66. Anyway, pretty cool to see these old places. Interesting history. You just wonder all the different history here. A couple hundred years of history. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Give this a thumbs up if you liked it. Please subscribe to my channel if you like my silly videos, my ramblings through life. I just like to share whatever I'm doing and help people smile. And yeah, again, check out my Route 66 playlist and the Exploring Places playlist. All kinds of different places I just explore while I'm trucking around the country, working and at home. And again, I have like 70 playlists. Check them out. I have over 500 videos, y'all. You could binge watch Marty's Ramblings. You could binge watch me if you're really bored. Anyway, oh yeah. Well, I'm gonna hop in my truck and get back to work, keep on trucking, but I'm glad I was able to stop here and check this out and make a little video to share with y'all. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you on the next one.